Welcome to the fourth module of the Map and Atlas Discovery video workshop titled Print Maps and Atlases, an Overview. In this module, you'll be introduced to different types of sheet maps and books that are part of the map library's collection. We will also feature a tour of the physical space to show where individual map and atlas collections are located. For an introduction to the map library, be sure to explore the link on the library homepage, which will provide access to information on collections, spaces, and services. The map library is located in room 102 on the first floor of the Scott Library. We will use a floor plan of the library to explore the uniquely diverse collections available, beginning with our map collections. When you enter the library, the expansive map cabinets are distinctly noticeable. They may all look the same, but each drawer holds a diverse array of sheet maps and cartographic materials. We'll provide a brief overview of some of these resources. Topographic maps are two-dimensional representations of the Earth's three-dimensional landscape. These give geographic positions and elevations for natural and human-made features in a given region or area. Contour lines, usually brown lines drawn on the terrain, depict the elevation of a landmass in equal measures from sea level. Finally, a fractional scale, typically represented as a ratio, indicates that one unit, such as a centimeter, on the map represents the second number of that same unit on Earth. So if the ratio was 1 to 25,000, 1 centimeter on the map would represent 25,000 centimeters in real life, or to make it easier, 250 meters. Topographic maps use different scales, but the most frequently used are 1 to 25,000 or 1 to 50,000. Somewhat counterintuitively, we describe detailed maps of smaller areas as large-scale maps and global maps as small-scale. This is because large-scale maps have more details such as streets or building footprints. You will learn more about how to search for and locate topographic maps in Module 5, Searching Maps and Atlases in Omni, and also Module 7, Searching for Canadian Topographic Maps in the Map Library. Fire insurance plans were originally produced by fire insurance companies to assess insurance risk and rates for fire, an ever-present threat to early Canadian urban centers, which consisted largely of wooden dwellings. For contemporary researchers, they provide detailed information about buildings and neighborhoods and how they have changed and developed over time. For the City of Toronto, the York University Map Library has plans for the downtown core of the city between 1858 and 1954. Production of fire insurance plans ceased in 1975, but other maps had taken their place, such as property data maps or cadastral maps showing the extent, value, and ownership of land, especially for taxation purposes. A thematic map is a type of map that portrays the geographic pattern of a particular subject matter or theme in a geographic location. This usually involves the use of map symbols to visualize selected properties of geographic features that are not naturally visible, such as temperature, language, or population. In this, they contrast with general reference maps, which focus on the location of a set of physical features, such as rivers, roads, or buildings. It is common to have essays or documentation included to contextualize the visual elements. The map cabinets are arranged by geographic region and are ordered in a zigzag-type configuration, beginning at the entrance of the library with world maps, then moving to general Canadian maps, regional and provincial maps, the United States of America, Latin America and the Caribbean, Europe, Asia, the Middle East and Southeast Asia, Africa, Oceania, and then finally, fire insurance plans. We will describe how to search for maps in later modules, but note that by accessing the Maps and Atlases guide available from the Research Guide portal on the library homepage, you can select the Print Map Collections tab to view the map library's holdings list. These PDF guides will list every sheet map in the entire collection. Simply select the region of the world you need, for example, Ontario cities, to retrieve a list of relevant maps with the call numbers displayed. These will be the location codes for retrieving the map from the physical library. At the entrance of the map library, we have a selection of resources that are useful for getting started with your research, including quick reference materials such as dictionaries, guides, atlases, and gazetteers. As well, we offer a selection of international travel guides. Our collection of books and atlases located at the back of the library offer a unique array of publications. Module 5 from this video workshop series will provide details on searching for books or atlases in the collection. When searching, however, be sure to note the two main collections: regular-sized books and atlases. These items are not qualified by any descriptors in Omni catalog records and just offer the call number. Also, we have oversized books and atlases, which are described in Omni beside the book's call number. Both collections offer resources that cover a range of topics in cartography, mapmaking, and the history of geography. We also have books on geographic information systems, map librarianship, even titles covering science fiction, cinematic, or fantasy worlds. When searching for map library materials, be aware of the different designations for collection items. Available at the map library MapStacks is a book or atlas which can be loaned out. These are found in the bookshelves behind the map cabinets. Available at the map library Scott Maps. This is a sheet map located in the map cabinets. It cannot be loaned out. Available at the map library Scott Maps Oversize. This is a large atlas located in the shelves at the back. It cannot be loaned out. Available at the map library Scott Maps Reference. This is a reference book that cannot be loaned out. It is located along the side wall by the entrance of the library. Finally, on the far wall of the library are filing cabinets containing our aerial photographs. We will explore how to search for and locate these items in Module 6, Searching for Print Aerial Imagery in the Map Library. Aerial photography or airborne imagery is the taking of photographs from an aircraft or other airborne platform. York University has a collection that spans the years 1946 to 1998. In addition, a series of photomaps are housed, which are large format aerial photographs printed on paper. Both vertical and oblique photographs can be used for planning land use projects, movie production, environmental studies, archaeology, power line inspection, oil and gas surveying, surveillance, commercial advertising, and even artistic projects. If you need help, have questions about starting your research, or putting the finishing touches on a project and need guidance on citations, don't hesitate to reach out by email. Use our GISLib or DataLib addresses for any questions on accessing maps, geospatial data, visualization questions for data and statistics, and more. You can also book a consultation with a data librarian by accessing the Ask and Services tab on the library homepage.